I would have a lot. I've heard this a lot. Man, I got this AHA material. I read it. I watched these videos. I watched abolitionists here and here and here. And I'm looking at this whole thing, and I'm like, finally. Like, the reason I wasn't like involved in the fight against abortion, because it was all 40 days for life, putting tape over your mouth, praying where no one could see you, or where everyone who was with you could see you, but no person who was like entering the clinic could really hear you. It was all this sort of nonsense stuff. And I thought that the pro-life movement was silly. But now I come across you guys, and it looks like Christianity has something to say about child sacrifice. And I'm totally excited. And this is great. And can you send me some Every Age Has Its Evils, Every Age Has Its Abolitionist pamphlets? And they go and they take them into their pastor, and they're so excited. And their pastor, check this out. Christianity in conflict with abortion. The pastor says, let me talk to you about that. I read a blog. I know it was written by a Catholic, but they said that these people want to murder abortionists. Like, I read this thing that was said about them. Or I've done this thing. Or maybe I've never heard of anything like this before at all. And they read the material, and they're a pastor. Do not think that I hate pastors by me saying this, but they're a pastor. The person bringing them the material is not a pastor. They bring in the material. The person who's not a pastor reads it and says, this is awesome. The Church of the Living God, destroying works of darkness by the power of Jesus Christ in unity together. And they're not even asking for funds. This is so great. And they bring it to a guy, and the guy's like, well, where does the local church fit into this? And are you saying I'm not doing enough? Well, how about, okay, I agree. Let's do an abortion mill ministry. And let's give it a different name and make sure that it's not in association with these people. Happens over and over and over again. It happens all the time. It's like, maybe I'm dreaming about it. It happens so much, but it happens a lot. But like, it's this constant push and pull between people who want to be a part of the church, bringing the gospel into conflict with abortion, and people who are looking at that and see a threat. The same threat that the Pharisees saw in Jesus Christ. Like, it wasn't that he was teaching something different than they were teaching. He was teaching the same exact thing. So much to the point that whenever he told the people, he said, listen, do what your Pharisees teach, but don't do what they do. Do it, but don't be like them.